Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Volunteers will put total leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Ohio State's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Throws for the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll run the option. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's played, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun to give to the back. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push and just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
He'll pull it down. Keeps it himself and gets the first. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Fires to the tight end. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
3rd and goal from way back there.
Here we go.
Looking downfield, it's Sampson. It's complete. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up fourth down.
They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team... to tonight's game. They had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the... right now looking good.
So Tennessee's offense will go to work for the first time. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Vols in the hurry-up.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Caught in the backfield. It's Clark looking to push the pace with the no-huddle. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the inside. Bulldoze ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up 5. 3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he made the extra point without problem. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quickly complete. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. the option look. Now the toss. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking for a man, it's Sampson. Just a short pass to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set him off and bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive. That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
The Buckeyes get enough for the first down.
And I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're bringing heat. He's got his man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. He'll ride his man on the option. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. The throw to the outside is complete. Turns it on at midfield. Oh, look out. There he goes. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution, and that field starts to shrink, and it gets a little bit more difficult.
He'll try to do it himself. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his man. It's Grove. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's right on target, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Running through contact. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. To throw, it's Sampson. Throws to the back. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2 and try to tie it as it is. They're down by 1. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he'll bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the sack all the way back at the 5. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today.
The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be...
And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense with the scoop and score. And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you should go to the offense, but like, bro, we don't need you. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. To the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Banks. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Vols want to crank the tempo. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding, open.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the lone running back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. The give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Volunteers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Man, just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up for the first down.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll try the run. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Gets it out fast. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Sampson. He'll get rid of it. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Not really looking to score 3s. It would have been a 50-yard field goal attempt. The offense trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down using the quick game. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And they'll run. Oh, what a call. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. They don't ask you how, they ask you if. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a gap. It's Madison. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Going for 6. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They tack that last score on just for good measure as they are getting oh so close to putting this one away. The kickoff is coming. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be brought down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Let's see what they do on third down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Looking to throw for it. Throwing right. Got his man. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
They were on the move, but two straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got his man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Vols want to move quickly. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown ball! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This tight end is such a weapon when you get down in this area of the field. Beautiful job on that touchdown catch.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
31, Tennessee, 21.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Red pass, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? pressure coming. And they got him for the sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. Got enough for the first down. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. They picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. You just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Looking to throw, it's Sampson. Makes the catch, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Rousseau. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Release to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He wants to throw it again. Snares it outside, it's Banks. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. The 40. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Lowers those pads. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time.